about to go for a ride on the Vortex. I've ridden this before, but it's been a while, so I don't know if I'm gonna fit, but I'm gonna try. And I'll do the walk of shame if I got it, but it's an overhead restraint, I think, like the bat that I rode earlier today, so it shouldn't be that bad. I am 5'9", and earlier this week I weighed in at 349 pounds. If you'd like to see how you compared to me, just take a look at this guy right here. It looks like Vortex might be a walk-on too. Now usually this is like a 45-minute wait when it's back out that way, so it's probably gonna be pretty quick here. Vortex! Vortex is a custom looping steel roller coaster that was built by the now defunct roller coaster manufacturer Aerodynamics. Now the ride opened first in April 11th, 1987, and when it opened, it debuted as the tallest full-circuit roller coaster with the highest drop in the world, and it was also the first to include 6 inversions. Now that record was surpassed the following year when Shockwave opened in Six Flags Great America. Again, the ride does feature 6 inversions, 2 loops, a double corkscrew, and a boomerang. It has a height of 148 feet with a drop of 140. The length is 3,800 feet with a max speed of 55 miles an hour, and the ride duration is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't. I believe that I'm a fatty.
Get tight.
Think skinny.
Yeah, just think it.
Everybody rode the front seat? What?
Wait.
I squeezed on the Vortex. Big thanks to my brother for squishing me in.
Yeah, that was a workout.
Another pound that I wouldn't have been able to fit, but got in there. Vortex has always been one of my favorite rides in the park ever since I was first able to ride it, and I'm glad my brother was with me because he had to squish me in, but he was able to fit me into it for this ride. If I'd have been another pound, I don't think it could have got me in. The ride itself, you're sitting in a cart. The seats are wide enough, not an issue whatsoever. There's an overhead restraint, comes down over your shoulders. The issue is there's a little seat belt that has to come up and attach to the overhead restraint. And it's a little bit more forgiving, obviously, because I was able to fit, than a lot of the other coasters. But it's not as easy to get into as their other overhead restraint roller coaster, kart coaster, the Bat. Bat doesn't have that little buckle you have to get into, and this one does. So $350 is going to be your cap. And you might need some help like I did, but I was able to get stapled, slammed in, whatever you want to call it. And so, yeah. Able to fit, but another ounce and I wouldn't have been able to get in there. And my brother hadn't been there. It was a workout for him to push me in, but we got it done. The ride itself, like I said, it's a lot of fun. It's a good ride. It's an old ride. She's got a little bit of age to her. And if you're not prepared for it, she can beat you up a little bit. You have to brace yourself and be ready to hold your head still. I do my head at kind of like an angle where I kind of push it back against the seat, and I push back hard just to keep my head in place. If you don't have good neck strength, it's going to bounce your head back and forth, and you're going to have an earache, headache, whatever you want to call it, when you get out. Like I said, it can be rough, but it's fun if you're prepared for it. If you are close to that 350-pound cap, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I don't know. It depends on your body style. Everybody's a little different. Depends on where you hold your weight. Give it a try, especially if it's a short line, because it's a really fun ride and it's worth it.